Velkommen til en ny stream, folkens, med Doki Doki. Men ja, la oss begynne low game. Så bare finne det frem på selve streamgreia. Livestreaming. Ok, da er jeg klar. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visits. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act up in any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers just to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I can't saw that one coming. Ja, det er Natsuki vi snakker om her. Jeg er ikke overrasket da. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Stakkars Sayori, egentlig. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Velkommen du som ser på, forresten. Skriv gjerne ting i kommentarfeltet og sånne ting. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Åh, jeg er redd nå. Vent, jeg må åpne spillfilen, det har jeg helt glemt. Unnskyld for dette. Håper at jeg kan tilgi meg. Properties. Local files. Browse. Local files, er det vel? Ja. Sånn. Again, we used to play so often that we made it into a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were a family. Skal bare ta så fikse dette også da. Det er jo det. La oss se, sette streamen sånn. Og så sånn. Og nå er alt klart. Ok, unnskyld for dette. Vent, jeg glemte en ting. Sånn. Nå. Unnskyld at det er så mye kaos akkurat nå. Okay. The house is quiet. Siri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Bear. Run out some innocent. Hi, Bear. Hi, Bear. Hi, Bear. Ja, la oss gjøre det. Hi, Bear. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over... Nei, det er ikke sånn der. Ok, nå vet du hva, nå tar jeg frem en gammel skinn bare for å høre hvordan stemmen hennes er. Ok, jeg tilgir meg for dette audio akkurat nå. Eller jeg bare tar så mute meg selv like gjerne, jeg. Hva hadde folk syntes? Men det var ikke Ok, nå er jeg tilbake. Jeg måtte bare ta oss og sjekke det, siden vi ikke har stemmen skal være feil. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Skal bare fikse ting igjen. Alltid så mye fiksing med meg, vet du. Sånn. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Det er ikke så uryddig her, bare litt. Altså, dette er ingenting i forhold til mitt rom. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you come over just a little more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! But I'm only going to help her. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki now. Yep. There's no silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you're going. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Bear. Huh? Why can't they just be like it's always been? Jeg skal bare ta også fikse litt på kamera for at det satt litt feil. Sånn. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. Okay, dette blir veldig defensivt plutselig. Altså, det er nå spillet begynner å komme inn i ordentlige temaer og sånne ting. I grab Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Bear. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. It's always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Bear? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? It's every day, bro. Ok, jeg orker ikke å lage vits akkurat nå, siden dette er heavy greier. Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is it to do when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spending it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I'm just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even believe how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time? I've known her. Du har helt rett, Catman. Du har helt rett. Det er en passende reaksjon for dette. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It's almost like... It almost feels like I've been betrayed by as your close friends. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's just so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was to tell me. You don't understand at all, Bear. Well, why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a despair going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand a single thing about you, Sayori. But I need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Bear. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us is if everything could be like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Altså, dette heavy saker. Altså, det musikken I bakgrunnen også. Vent litt, piano. Nei. Håper at det var en tilfeldighet. Hvis det ikke en tilfeldighet og at man ikke har sett på dette, så det jo et monster. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart running in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Bear, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Bear. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Bear. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in yourself to call you selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bear. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spending it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one. I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. Okay, so dette ja, det Hvordan skal jeg si det? Det virker egentlig så veldig glad, og så kommer hun plutselig ut og sier at hun har depression. Det er ikke positivt å ha sånn. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit the house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and hurry in. Så. Ja, det var fint jag skjorta. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped to the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Unnskyld, Daniel. Å nei. Jeg kunne bare ikke velge å ta oss og være med noen andre. Og jeg orker ikke å ta oss og se Yuri sin ting siden jeg allerede har sett hvordan det ser ut når det er hun som er på en måte på hjemme. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than just something started like she usually does. La meg bare ta så save her I tilfelle. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Ja, men Daniel, den lot meg ikke ta oss og chille med Monica. Og Natsuki vel ikke helt slem. Jeg mener, hun ganske glad og sånne ting. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer taking this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, bear? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy, so I'm talking in this tense voice. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Oh, then I don't. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get it to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you going to make me say? Don't think that you can talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach to you. That's a little more like you. You're more fun when you speak in mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a child. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have... Oi, oi, oi! And just because I don't have a children beep figure like you're it doesn't mean like you should treat me like. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyways? Just trust me on this one. Crows. Hey! What's that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Is that feel shocking? Is that feel shocking? You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, bear. Wow! Natsuki smiles seriously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. There's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't... Oh. Lipsa. Doki 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 doki. Ja! Doki doki er livet. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. There, where did you put this food coloring? The batter is going into the oven soon, and I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in a bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we going to do anything like that with the icing? Do you want it? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting into any heart into this at all. Oh, hun er skikkelig lei seg nå. Nei. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just following instructions. Ahoy, 3 serier, hva som skjer? The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. Oops, det mente jeg ikke å gjøre, unnskyld. Tilgi meg. It's a million times more worth than what it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Siri and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Jeg så ikke det. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a goose ball for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Ja, men barnet vil at du skal være her hele natta. Unnskyld. Unnskyld. Unnskyld for det. Og løpen. Islam er haram. JK. Ikke send fullt av muslimer til meg. Vis nåde. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the ball back. You really need to beat the beep out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As to empathize, Natsuki sticks a finger into the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Triggered. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? Oh! Ooh. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the beep out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with her all her might. The forces Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You just got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big log of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster! Got a good face! I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for you calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun to see you react. But that's what's awesome. I know. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying them things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Nei, det burde du ikke. Det burde du ikke. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Nani? Nani? Oh my. Did you just seriously? Oh my. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Bear? You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of a question is she asking me, just like that? How did the mood to turn to this so quickly? Fordi at du begynte å slikke på fingeren hennes. Hva forventer du da? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarms start going off. Natsuki rushes to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in. Cut. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in the dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers in our heads. But the moment before has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, reluctantly, I pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. Jeg måtte også sjekke for jeg er sikker på at ingen har prøvd å kontakte meg eller noe sånt. I bought decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop up the icing of these bags. I'll put a contact more. Oh, hi Isak. Jeg bare venter på dette punktet. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Ja. Da fortsetter jeg. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have this nozzle that's nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. Jeg skjønner hva du snakker om, Isak. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Nei, jeg har ikke noe fin engelsk, og Daddy sin engelsk er jo... Oi, oi, oi! Da kommer Daniel inn igjen bare... Og jeg kommer med gode gamle kys. Nå blir det 1v1 i fun games, tydeligvis. I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That's one really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's an literature event, right? We could use it to make more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun just to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Natsuki som faktisk tar så enig med meg i noe. Hva som skjer? Dette rart. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Oi, oi, oi. Ok, hva skjer i chatten? Ok, så Daniel tar så spør Isak om han kan ta så join in fun games. Ikke nå. What the beep? Why not? Gjør lekser. Why? Mamma, pappa. Shoot them like it's school. Altså, Daniel, dette her er ikke Amerika. Det er ikke school shooting da. Let's just use the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. This is allowed too, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and we do it, and we get, and yeah, we each other work and so on. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side, and I'm at work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? Woohoo! It's sneak spising. I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, and I really need to save my appetite. Zero is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about it that. It's not like you always have this chance. By Sakura Sim Club. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Surori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me when the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it just felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Det finns ikke noen bedre wifers enn Yuri og Natsuki. Det finns ikke. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll work you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. Jeg følte det flash. I can run faster. Så det det flash. Det så meg ikke engang da jeg tok dette på løp gjennom jeg tok dette på løp gjennom jorda. Ja, ikke rundt den, gjennom den. Ja, men Isak, det ikke alt. Du må også tenke på hvor mye de relatable. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, eh? What you said about before, about not having this chance. It doesn't have to be like that at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, la meg altså si hver tilfelle. You can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Isak, det kalles spoilers, og altså det skal ikke ha i en skymen. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. There. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Yeah. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I wouldn't really stay here longer if I could. I feel similar as you, so. Whoa, hva som skjer nå? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks at me. I feel like her fingers gently clutches the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Altså, nå jeg redd. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Jeg liker han Kjartan Show bare. Ja, jeg ser at du ser på waifus. La meg joine. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, bear. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, bear. I just want to stop by and say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. A vile Sayori appeared. Fight or flee. Clearly flustered, Natsuki rushes off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. I'm not feeling this way, Bear. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is breaking in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Bear. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste something on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Bear. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you even more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? Jeg helt enig i Charlie Show. I was awake and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Bear, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, nei. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anyone. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her arm in my own. Do you remember how I said I was always going to do what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know you need the most right now. And I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, of course, Sacho. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Altså, Isak, nå er jeg snill. Jeg vet ikke om du vet hva snill er, men nå er jeg det. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Isak, igjen, vær så snill, slutt å sette inn spoilers. Ellers så kommer jeg til å mute deg. Det er så enkelt det er. Then I know we'll both be happy. Bear. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Dette vakkert å se på. Bear. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Bear. Første gang noen gang har sagt det. Jeg føler meg alone. Eller vent, jeg glemte at to som aldri kom til å dra fra meg. Livet mitt er virkelig trist. Hvorfor lager jeg vitser i denne tiden her? Dette er tiden der man skal ta oss og være skikkelig seriøs og alt det der, så kommer jeg og lager vitser. Hva er galt med meg? He attack, he protect, but most importantly, he respect. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weakening a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Bear. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for the things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there at every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could really handle anything more than right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go wherever pace that suits you best. Jeg kan nesten føle tårene. Hey, Bear. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. Ja, nå, altså Chartershow har skjønt det. Han har skjønt det. For dette er et spill der man ikke, der man er virkelig en dårlig versjon hvis man tar så spoiler og alt og der. Og det mener jeg, som virkelig Isak. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do anything to have a happy future with her. Ja, Chartershow, du har helt rett. Det tar så lang tid å komme til poenget. Hvis du tar så spoiler poenget tidlig, så er det ikke noe verdt å spille spill, egentlig. Med mindre du tar så spill til for å bli den spoileren. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house and wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Ohoi, det 4 serier, hva som skjer? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Just Monica. Stemmen for henne var vel så Bear! You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Å nei, nei. Ok, så da har det kommet en fil inn i gamefolderen. Som da heter Happy Thoughts, bare med A-en og O-en byttet ut med X-er. Ok, den holder på å åpne nå. Ok. Det er jo altså det er jo Sayori på grunn av bowtien og Åh nei. Jeg liker ikke dette. Jeg liker ikke dette. Jeg må ta så gjøre sånn som dette. Nei. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overstepped again. That dummy. You think on this important she try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly as simple as that for her. I only said that because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should really take a little responsibility for her, Bear. I mean, vent litt. Nei. Ok, så som Daniel sa den første streamen, Monica hører på tydeligvis hvis det er en piano eller sånn, hvis han da har rett. Men jeg er ikke sikker på om han har rett eller ikke. Og det var bare piano når i den forrige scenen med Sayori. Altså nå føler jeg seg her creeps på skinn og over armene og alt det der. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of let her hanging. Det tau der. Nei. Sayori? Nei. Dårlig gjort. You know, exchange, Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't plan on bringing her up with anyone yet. Jeez. You know the full story all, so jeg liker virkelig ikke at det ikke noe musikk eller noe sånn akkurat nå. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know, before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to anything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. My poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pain in my stomach. Bear? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem just feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always had been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect her an answer. I don't expect an answer, since she is not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in our own house? That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Ok, så jeg er nå veldig redd for å ta og se hva som skjer, siden igjen, det er en feed nå i spillet som heter Happy Thoughts, som er da Sayori som er hengt. 2. Monica sa you really left her hanging, og de som har laget dette spillet er virkelig ut ordene deres vist. Jeg forventer virkelig ikke noe bra nå. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Oh my god. I gently open the door. Has appeared. File game scripts GH5 line 07 see to expect the text for details. What the This is a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way it can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for you, or for her. I told her what was right. I know what's best, and that everything will be alright. Then why? Why would she do this? How can I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Siri needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Unnskyld. Beep. The literature club. Beep. The festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I have to carry this girl with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can't even take it back. Never. 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 Ok, nå alt helt ødelagt her. Så nå det en kombinasjon av alle karakterene. Vent. Vent. Jeg må da sjekke noe nå. Hun slettet fra spillet. Nei. Jeg liker ikke hvordan dette her går. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might show to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, på meg begynner musikken å gå saktere og saktere. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. We just kind of work out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would sleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me, I feel better off just running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like no other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Dette ikke greit. Spillet bare tok og sletta herfra. Ok, en ting er å legge ting i spillfolken. En annen ting er altså å slette karakterer fra selve spillet. I always tell myself about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blank at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Bear? Monica? Ok, så nå har spillet begynt å hente seg helt opp, siden Theory er jo det som egentlig gjør dette til vanlig. Oh my babe, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, alright? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smile, beautiful, athletic. I mean smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What do you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closest. You're in a debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. To kill Theory. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I actually am starting a new one. A literature club. Dette er ikke koselig. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's been really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess.
Ja, sjekker video og alt, så jeg får sjekke at, ja.
And besides, members are members, right?
Bare ta så sjekke ting som...
Ja, som jeg ikke kan ta så sjekke mens jeg stream, egentlig. Jeg er gal. Did Monica say she? Hey Bear, by any chance, are you looking to... are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case... Hvordan visste hun det? Hvordan visste hun det? Altså, det er ting som ikke adder seg opp her. Sånn i det hele tatt. Ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, I would be really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Jeg mistet en krone på stolen min, så... Besides, how could I ever refuse to someone like Monica? Cheeky woman. Super cheeky. Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, babe, you know that? It's nothing really. Should we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for Monica and her irresistible smile. Jeg har ikke noe sjel, så jeg kan ikke selge noe. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh my. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Bear. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Girls. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Bear in the classroom and he decided to come and check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance if you brought in anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Bear? The girls have a few desks arranged to follow the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really put a plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start in the club. You could put it that way. Because I killed all of them. Altså, det er et eller annet galt med Monica. Det er et eller annet galt med Monica. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to justify these two. Det er ment å være tre av dem. Tre av dem, ikke bare to. Dette er ikke koselig gjort. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't that help to a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Bear, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really know. Manga? I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about saying after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usual novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writing can be so deliberate? Take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. I'll quote the typical card. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with the rock. I expected that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me out to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? He left a piece of scrap paper behind the class club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say that loud! Give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches to your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in each other. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members. Besides, now that you have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well as Bear?
Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we've reached the most important topic. I bluntly come out with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
I'm sorry, I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Bear. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival,
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is surprisingly to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Bear?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you just left after all this, I would be super peep.
Bear, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Everything? Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think it's time. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone can remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks at me once more.
Bear, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Ok, så jeg tenker at siden jeg ikke nå kan ta og impresse Sayori lenger, så skal jeg heller ta og gå for Natsuki. For Natsuki er livet. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Oh ja, forresten, ja, Kawaii 5. Perhaps I'll have the same chance to grow closer, closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I've blown my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. For henne så det skikkelig enkelt, jeg bare gjør alle glade. Nei, vent hva? Hvordan har hun Joy? Lollipop. Lipstick. Bunny. Silly. Pink. Puppy. Skirt. Whistle. Smile. Charm. Yellow. Sweet. Cute.
The manga is everywhere.
Også Kitty. Og Shiny. Wow. Ok, nå er det en ny fil i filplassen. Can you hear me?
There is a little beep inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality. It's a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of the host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown the guilt in comfort food, or into a nearly open gash in the skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new skirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot.
Ok, musikken holder på å slå seg ned. Er det meg eller skjermen sånn på skottene? Kanskje det bare er meg. Kanskje skal ønske meg seg beatbox. Hi again, Bear. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bear.
Ok, nå begynner jeg å bli redd her.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Jeg er redd nå. Jeg må plassere denne her på riktig plass igjen. Ok, musikken slår ned, ikke sant? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, hør deg for teksten nå. Jeg tror at det skal stå Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself struck between saying Monica and manga. Og det kan godt være kjappfiksen. Jeg bare synes at den ikke skjedde så ofte det før. Hvis du skjønner hva jeg mener. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops down into her seat.
I'm sorry, Bear. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Yes, pizza is the best vegetable addition of my men. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that. If you ask, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to be able to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if that's what you wanted me to do. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it will keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Ja, nå hun riktig igjen. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Whoa! Beep! Monica. She never puts my stuff back in a right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some sort of point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Ok, en halvtime igjen så tar jeg og slutter den 20 cirka. Eller når det passer. Curious, I pull out the sack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the wrist. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Favoritt, girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's just simply terrible. Oida. If you're going to judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Bear. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Favoritt Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand.
I stare at the cover. It features four girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there. Wow. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work.
We can sit at the same. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be seeing this close to her either. Not that it's a particularly bad thing.
I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulders, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through all the volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series.
Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of. It looks like.
Wow, I can't suck it up. It looks like it's about a bunch of good friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of this. This is rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Aww.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
Hun så forvirra. Hjernen min tar også smelter. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. I'm sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown on that face yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people.
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Jeg glemte å se på en god stund, jeg.
Okay. Greit. Okay.
I'm already a kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
Oi.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad would beat the beep out of me if he found this. Ugh. Jeg liker ikke dette. It's a safe area in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, isn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. You're going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Altså, hvordan kan man ikke synes at det der er satt? It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight onto me. She did! Hey! Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Bear. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all just share poems now? La oss vise først til Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It was probably only fair I would share mine with her first. Så bare sjekke om noen har prøvd å kontakte meg.
Oi, det er noen.
Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been done other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted you to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this.
Det er noen som har skrevet til meg på Discord. Selveste Dabiol.
I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Det viser at dette er i hvert fall et sånn her innocent anime-girling spill. Det er helt normalt, sier vi. Well, I guess I could be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad. Jeg har bare spørsmål til dere. Hvordan hadde dere følt hvis jeg hadde tatt og laget noe sånn her for eksempel Shadow of More playthrough eller noe sånt på kanalen? Eller ikke akkurat playthrough, men sånn her bare til å spille spill og sånne ting. Siden, ja. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature look like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Yeah! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. Nah, pretty sure I never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss when that she likes my poem. In that case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That deep, broer. Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that Brian has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more veil onto the wordplay. Like I said, for a rhyme at the end, but maybe all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. It's what I was to say again, yeah. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the young one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, nå blir det vel Yes, Monica! Hi, Bear. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening before I then kill you, because I'm evil. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bear. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Bear. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. it kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're really interested in Natsuki, then always keep a stack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength, and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of malnutrition. It's interfering her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into petty girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read then. Hole in wall. Boy wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrambling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Stalling my fears, I banish my pen.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed that loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if how to put this. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this stuff like that because it's coming from out strongly.
Ja, godt som du har skjønt det. Det er for the views. Det er sant. Men det er ikke klippet det som står i titelen. Det er et skummelt spill. I hvert fall nå.
Maybe after everyone is better at being friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Ja, men det er skummelt hvis jeg sarkasme, så er det skummelt. Det liksom, jeg er redd for hun der. Hun er ond! Hun er ond!
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Ok, da gjorde jeg siste vann for i dag. You research the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot how to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are some specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up on writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and their expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you so long to read. I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write long poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write a little more mild. Something easy to judge, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Bear. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that I won't be long until you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around in the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my. Okay, nettopp ut av veldig mye tone. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Men ikke dette når vi begynte å krangle? Og da var det jo Siori som måtte ta og ordne opp i det. Nei, dette kommer ikke til å gå. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with his language? Did you just say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you'd say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. Duh. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Bear did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Det var slemt sagt av deg, Yuri. Det var slemt sagt av deg. Både for meg, Monica og Natsuki. Nå er du bølle. Slemming. And Bear liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bear appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bear started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out on your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Because talking you want to be edgy. Beep! Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for some your managed to comprehend. See? You're just saying that proves my point. Most people will get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
do anything to stop harassing others with your sickening attitude? You think that you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Only thinking about you is how you try. Well, be careful, you might get yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You only do, don't you? You just accuse me of killing myself? What the beep is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's bear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri's attention towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Hva som skjer?
Forresten, tusen takk. Markus, den er redd. She said something make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Hey Bear, why don't we just step aside for a little bit? Yeah, man. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved.
Jeg er redd.
Og Markus, forresten, ja, det er søtere enn ment. Hva forventer du? It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll just go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend any time less with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Nei, hun gråter.
Ja, noen måtte forresten Markus.
Jeg finner det slem nå.
She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in the desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Bear. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please don't let me take the responsibility today. It sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Bear. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Ok, da slutter jeg streamen her. Litt på overtid, men det går vel bra. Håper at dere liker den serien så langt. Kommer til å fortsette å streame ganske ofte.
Men kan være at jeg kan i morgen. Jeg er litt usikker siden jeg har litt ting å gjøre. Kanskje på onsdag. Kanskje på torsdag, jeg vet ikke helt. Men det får tiden vise. Det er bare en ting å gjøre igjen. Bjørnearmeen ut, og